We cannot find one of our cameras. I'm on hold with Walmart to see if maybe someone turned it in there. I can't find it. Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm sorry, it was totally my fault. Sarah's emotional. She's either pregnant or Canyon's brokenhearted because Sarah went to bed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You didn't know I was coming up here? You were pretty upset thinking that we were not going to help you.
No, I know, it's not fun to take a bath. I get it, I know. But you can't hang on to the faucet. I know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you haven't had a bath in over a week and you're dirty. I know, I'm sorry.
You're giving her a bath.
She has to have a bath. She was so dirty. She had like little skin spots that needed to be cleaned off of her. We cannot find one of our cameras, and it has like a whole bunch of footage on it and everything, and a certain dedicated video that I made. And we can't find it anywhere. We've looked through the house. We used it in the trailer, but I don't remember seeing it in the trailer. And I don't remember if I took it to the store, to Walmart, before we went up to the ranch. I'm on hold with Walmart. They're trying to send me to customer service, but no one will answer. To see if maybe someone turned it in there. Seriously, I called the place that we got our boots, and he said that he didn't see it anywhere. I just want to cry right now because I have no clue where it is. And Mim just wants to play. Hello, baby kitty. Are we just playing today?
Sarah's in the house frantically looking for this camera. I told her that I had already searched the car for it, the Suburban, and in the console, and I didn't look for it well enough. So I decided, you know what, I better go back and just pull everything out just to make sure that it's not in there. Well, I found it. It's right here. Poor Sarah's stressing out about it because she was the last one with the camera. I'm gonna go relieve her of that stress right now.
Oh, no, yay. Now I'm gonna cry because I'm so happy instead of crying because I can't find it. Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm sorry, it was totally my fault. Were you that worried about our camera? Sarah's emotional. She's either pregnant or
They had a lot of work on there.
What?
There was a lot of work on that camera, and I don't even know if I finished it all.
You did the right thing. You put it in the console right where you always put it. I just didn't search deep enough. I literally had to go all the way to the bottom to find it. Because I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, she senses your...
You found it?
Yes. I just didn't look hard enough. I seriously searched everywhere. I searched in the pool outside. I searched, I'm not even joking you. I, for whatever reason, thought that it might even be in our toilet room, and so I even looked in there. And so, anyway.
Well, thanks. I'm glad.
I hope I wasn't putting too much pressure on you, though. I know you were kind of freaking out. I was like, we got to find this camera because it has all the footage from before we left on our trip. And then Sarah's like, oh crap, I used it here, and I used it here, and I used it here, and I used it here. And she started kind of calling Walmart, and
I know. And
it's possible we have left cameras places before.
And I'm trying to do 7 other things all at the same time.
Anyway, I'm sorry, my fault. Totally my fault. I didn't look well enough in the... I even went up there to Danielle. I'm like, you ought to find this camera. Find the camera. So it needs to be like this. Like this. How do you get it to stay on there?
It doesn't.
Just hope that it stays? Here,
Yeah.
we got this. Here we go.
Oh, that one's gonna be hard. Don't let it break.
It's staying together, right?
No.
Okay, let's just
It
hope
looks.
that it stays here.
That looks way bigger than that. Look how
Okay, it's
thin
looking good.
it is.
I'm liking it.
It's really hard to decorate the ghosts. Can I decorate one? Ah,
What
dear
are you
eyes.
eating,
I'm gonna make
these, but green eyes.
nice.
This is terrible.
This is terrible. I want this room to
We
have,
cut the white one really thicker to make it work. Oh, the whole thing's falling. Neat is this to be done for a Tannerites video, and we're like frantically. What are you doing?
Slipping off.
Where is it? Oh no.
Off.
It's off.
I'm just not pushing it back up because last time I did it, it was all making the rest fall apart. Oh, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay,
That's
I'm-
enough.
It's good enough.
It's a really creepy looking house for sure.
Definitely.
So we need to finish with this.
That icing is good. The roof is falling again. Man, that frost is good. I caught it.
Okay, hold on.
Should we just should I just lay it flat?
Okay, Aspen, we need your hands.
Daddy, I need to show you something I got at the store for you.
I'm ready.
First, I got this nightgown that I got at the store.
What store?
Smith's.
I like it.
And then I got you this.
First of all, do you know what this is?
Right for Paul.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
You don't know what this is? This is when Branson did his Eagle project at 13. He was 13 years old. Wow. Branson was 13. Holy cow, 9 years ago. Anyway, I had a friend that he had a brain tumor, he had cancer, and Branson decided to do his Eagle project to raise money for Paul. Paul was his name. And so Branson did a 5K run for Paul and raised money to help him and his family pay bills. So this is the shirt for the run for Paul, the run that we did.
But do you know what that is?
Okay, here we go. This is a cancer awareness thing. Let's see what it is. No touching. I like it. Thank you. Now I can wear this one. Now I have a new shirt to wear.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like it. You bought it for me?
Yep.
Thank you. I love it. I thought you were going to show me another tooth that you pulled out.
Nope. Not another tooth.
Last weekend at the ranch, I did something that I don't normally do. Actually, and I'm paying for it. Actually, two things that I don't normally do. The first thing is I took allergy medicine. I used nasal spray, and I took allergy medicine every night so that I wouldn't die up there because of all the dust and everything. I was having lots of asthma, lots of allergies. 3 days I took nasal spray and allergy medicine. The other thing I did was I ate a lot of sugar, and way more sugar than I usually do. Now that we're home and I'm getting back to eating clean and not having sugar, I am feeling it tonight for sure. My head is hurting so bad, like squeezing my brain out back here. So the moral of the story is I'm going to bed.
Where'd you get the bruise from? That's what I want to know. Look at that.
I don't know. Something. I got a cut down here too. It's time. I'm gonna have to take these guys away from their movie and go to bed, because unless you want to put everybody to bed and I'll go to bed.
What do you need to do?
I don't know. I want to just lay with them and watch the movie, but it's late and my head is really hurting, so.
What is going on? What is going on?
He's crying because no one was coming, he said.
Canyon's brokenhearted because Sarah went to bed, and he loves his nighttime routine where Sarah helps him out. Sarah, he's had a rough day today. When I say rough, it hasn't been like terrible for him. It's just, he's just been tired today. He woke up way too early. He went to bed way too late last night, and it's just been hard for him. So I don't like brokenhearted kids. You okay now, buddy?
Yeah.
You happy now? What was wrong? Just was sad? Did you think nobody was gonna help you? Did you think no one could help you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Oh, are you serious? You knew I was coming up here, didn't you? You didn't know I was coming up here? Don't I come up every night and harass you? Every night, don't I come up and harass you in bed? Isn't that what I do? I come in and rough you up every night? Yes, I do every night. Don't I harass you every single night?
You don't wrestle and he doesn't tickle
Don't I pick
you?
on you and tickle you?
He does.
Well, then didn't you know that I was coming up? Okay, go get your pajamas on. Hurry. It's okay, dude. It's okay. Get dressed, okay? Okay, now that you have your pajamas on, you said something else that was important.
Yes.
What?
That Savannah came in and she did not wipe me, but I didn't need her to wipe
What?
me, but
What did Savannah come in for?
because
Did you ask her for help?
No, she just came in because she needed to go to the bath.
So you needed help and Savannah left, and then what point did you think that no one was going to come and help you?
Almost after she came in.
So have we ever left you alone in there?
No,
Have we ever forgotten about you?
no,
So would we forget about you?
never.
So then next time just yell a little louder. Okay? You were pretty upset thinking that we were not going to help you.
Yeah, dumb boy.
And you probably don't need help anyway with that stuff, right? Yeah. Anyway, it's okay. It's all right. It makes my heart sad when you're sad like that. Did you know that?
No.
It does. It makes my heart sad.
Whoa. When I get sad, my heart gets sad, and then I start.
Was your heart sad too? Why was your heart sad?
Every time I cry, my heart is sad.
Okay, you feel better now?
Uh-huh.
All right. One of the things that we forget, I think, as parents is that our kids are supposed to have emotion. I think a lot of parents, no matter what their age of kids are, will do their best to protect their kids from having negative emotions. And while we shouldn't make fun of or laugh at our kids, we should allow them to have emotion. We should, in relationships, we should allow other people to have emotion, whether it be anger, sadness, or in Canton's case, a little bit of fear and sadness. It's perfectly okay to have emotion.
I'm the one that a lot cries. I'm the one that a lot cries.
I'm the one that mostly cries.
Yeah, but
Everybody cries and it's okay. So
But
again, it's I think
I
a lot
don't
of
get mad as much as I get sad.
yeah, that's probably not fully true, but probably the opposite. But anyway, I mean, I know I've known a lot of men, and myself, I've done it before, where I'm like, man up, you know, boys don't cry, and that's not truth. Boys have just the same emotions, can have the same emotions as girls, and sometimes even more so, and it's okay. So anyway, we try not to adjust our life or adjust the situation so that our kids don't feel the emotion. I remember years ago, I had a friend see our picture, Sarah's and my picture on the wall of us on our wedding reception day, and in that picture we're holding Branson, and this person leaned over and was like, does Branson know, like, hey, does Branson know about you guys not being married till after he was born? And I'm like, yeah, we kind of have the picture on the wall over here. And it was interesting because that whole mindset of don't tell your kids about that. Like, we have to be honest so they can have questions and have emotions about it. And so anyway, it's okay to have emotion, right, Gigo?
Yep.
Yep, it's okay to have sadness, right?
Yep.
Danielle showed up and saved the day. So anyway, guys, just allow yourself and others to have emotion. Obviously, too much emotion can really wreak havoc on lives. Too much anger, too much sadness, too much of those things. But oftentimes it's because we've been hiding our emotions for so long that all of a sudden we just burst out or inward. And we should allow ourselves to have emotions, allow others to have emotions, and just get through it, get to a resolve, get to a place where an understanding happens. That's it, right, Masha? Because now that you went through that whole thing, now you know that what? We won't forget about you, right?
Yep.
Yep. Not gonna happen.
But sometimes I forget.
Sometimes you forget.
Mhm.
Yep. We all forget, right?
Yep.
Never forget. We want you to never forget though that you are worth it.
Bye guys. Bye-bye.